Hey everyone, welcome back once again to our daily hacking news. Today we have a lot of news and related to our pyara country, which is Russia, India, and a lot more things. Like, I hope you have subscribed because you might be watching this video because you have subscribed. If not, you can do right. So let me start with first news. So as I already told you, there are a couple of hacking groups in Russia. There's a lot of hacking groups in Russia. So two group has been collaborated earlier, which was called Gamerda and Tulda. So they are sharing the tools, technique, and all those things, and they are just attacking a lot on Ukraine, right? There is a antivirus company which is called ESET. So ESET actually found that they are sharing the tools and technique to increasing the damage. Like for example, though two teams of hackers are sitting, they are saying ki, you can do this thing, you can do this thing, and both are just doing all those things together. This was uncovered by ESET, and this is actually targeting the institutions and critical infrastructures in Ukraine, right? Just let me know in the comment box what is critical infrastructure. Now let's begin with the second news. So second news is basically related to one of the tools that we are using on daily basis, which is ChatGPT. So there is a different server for ChatGPT deep research, right? Whenever you enable a deep research feature in your ChatGPT, it's have another server for the specific. So it was said that attacker actually targeted the ChatGPT. They done a cyber attack and data have been theft, right? There was a data stealing on deep research server of ChatGPT. So that's actually very much private stuff which is having with the ChatGPT, which means like the private data which is stored on the server is also on risk, right? So no company is safe in the world if you're probably thinking of, right? Right now the company is investigating and patching the things, breaches, whatever they have received, and right now still they are working, right? It was said that Shadow Leak hacking group is working behind it. If you click here, you can see what exactly Shadow Leak is doing. Okay, the entire thing, right? And this is how it's done. Might be something which is not legal to know, but anyways, we are just sharing for the ethical purpose only. Now the next news related to uh, like world biggest hackers forum admin get resentenced for the serve free mode, right? So there was a hacking group, there was a hacking forum which was very much famous. So the admin of that especially was got resentenced by the court, which means they will getting some more jail, right? And the assets actually which was seized and strict prison time was involved in all those, right? There's a lot of assets was seized, and like it was like said that if they release they will just start this once again. So that's what we have. Next news related to again ChatGPT. By ChatGPT to so there is a new misuse of AI and ChatGPT which was seen creating a lot of phishing and spammy content. Okay, attackers are using AI to convince of fake messages, sending a lot of messages, and which is actually feels like it's coming from a very authentic source. Okay, it seems like very authentic. Like if there is Facebook, then it says face F00 okay. And even like previous time when there was no say AI, then there might be some typo error, there might be some grammatical error. So people just easily find out what is the thing behind it, right? But right now it's like you can't verify by seeing the text, right? So there are a lot of challenges. Anyways, now next news is related to something which is good for security researchers. There's a new tool which is called Mal Terminal, which use ChatGPT for probably the latest version of ChatGPT, and this helps hackers to find vulnerability or craft a malware. So you might see on GitHub as well. You can keep it a try how it's working. Also, things for ethical purpose only, right? And you see Mal Terminal technical deep dive, whatever malware stand out the Python ways, they dynamically query ChatGPT. So that's what we have. So basically, this makes the creating attackers easy and faster, so that they create a lot of malware, and the security teams need to monitor the AI powered tools, threat tools, whatever you have very promptly. Right? Now, next news is related to something very serious for the people those who are working in SOC. So attackers are actually deploying a tool which is called freezer tool, right? Which actually freeze tool that disable the EDR. So basically, EDR is endpoint detection and response. So it's basically EDR freezing tool, you can call it as. So this means basically the thing that I told you, which means that the security tools on the compromised machines can be blocked, right? So organizations should ensure that EDR tools is tamper resistant, because there's a lot of EDR tools is not a tamper resistant, which can be done anything from the outside. You can see. the tool which is running edr.exe on a couple of ports. So you can see this is the PID 3568 process ID, whatever they have, and yes, that's what we can see. This is protection level 2713 F27. So you can see, I guess this is the link where you can check out this. Anyways, I'm not going to tell you anything because it might be little what you say unethical, right? Now next news is related to uh, AI driven phishing attacks, which is already covered, right? So like phishing emails becoming more smarter by using the AI, and it's actually goes with a lot of things. Wow. Platform availability, and this is for deployment CI/CD5. Okay, login via cPanel ID, right? It's basically a URL of a website which seems like a database server access of your link of your website, and if you enter, then it will be logged in, right? So it's not, I can say. Now next news is coming from some luxury brand. So there is a luxury jewelry which is called Tiffany and Co, which confirm a data breach. So customer information which is possibly the payment and account details has been breached, and it has been exposed as well. So might be it getting sold on multiple platforms, right? Which is unethical platforms. I can say only the change your password if you have any. I strongly recommend you to change your password for every 6 months, right? 3 months, 6 months, whatever possible things you can have. Now, next news related to a cyber attack. So there was a Collins Aerospace, right, which is in Berlin, okay, Brussels, Heathrow, which is something kind of Middle East countries. So they have suffered a cyber attack which disrupt the airport operations. So this is basically there's a lot of delay in and system outage which is reported in several major European airports, right? Because it's a European country, so it has. So there's the aviation supply chain and critical service impacted a lot for the same thing. Now the last news related to CISA. CISA just come up with a very great update. So US agency CISA, which is Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency, they have analyzed malware which was used in attack against the Ivanti EPMM, which is a mobile device management platform. So these intrusion actually risk sensitive enterprises or government data. So patch your Ivanti installation and review device management security as much as you can. In case if you want to secure any website, if you want to be a superhero, then you can check out this URL viehgroup.com/PCI, where you can learn how to report a vulnerability on a website. This is something which is very much helpful for you. This is something good for you, and this is something which can do a lot of things for you. So that's what we have for this video. I hope you subscribe and see a lot of things here. So thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.